Buongiorno and welcome to episode 7 of this Napoli Football Manager 2018 series. Today is a massive day for the club. We're taking on Juventus away from home. It's going to be a nice short and sweet video today. We're only playing one match because it's a big one. I just want to focus on it a bit more and not be distracted by the thought of a second game. That's my theory anyway. It is a big game, but we are 10 points clear of Juventus. We've got that cushion. It doesn't matter so much if we lose this. We'll still be 7 points ahead even if we lose this match. And it's been quite a busy few days in the club's history, actually. Lots of transfers, especially going out of the club. A few coming in as well. But first of all, before we look at transfers, I'll just show you my recent results. So in the last video, we qualified for the Champions League knockout stages. We're going to play Atletico Madrid in that. That's going to be really tough. And we also beat I've got it wrong already. Cagliari. Yeah, there we go. Who I actually played in the next game, and I lost 3-2. It was the Italian Cup first round. It's only my second loss of the season, only my second defeat on FM18. But I've still not lost in the league. I've still not lost a single league game on Football Manager 2018. I don't know if we can keep that run going. Today is probably the biggest threat to that run. But yes, going back to this match, 3-2 defeat. They took the lead early on, 2 goals inside the first 13 minutes. I told my players to wake up. Milik woke up straight away. He scored the next minute in the 14th minute, and then Giaccherini pulled us back into the game. It went to extra time, but Alan kind of destroyed our chances by getting sent off, and they scored a late goal to send them through. It could be a blessing in disguise. It means we can focus on the league, make sure we can push over the line and get that league title, and also concentrate on the Champions League as well. Anyway, next game we did get back to winning ways. 2-1 win. Hamsik with a penalty, Insigne with the other goals to turn around a 1-0 deficit at half-time. So good result there. Then Bologna came to town. We had a player sent off in the 3rd minute. Diawara, don't know what he was doing, got sent off straight away. Milik scored soon after, and Albiol then managed to get a second before they got a red card right at the end of the game. Good performance considering we played for 10 men for the majority of the game. Then a 2-0 win against Genoa. Alan and Milik with the goals. And then a 2-0 win against Lazio. Hamsik is finally back to his best. He's happy with me now. He doesn't mind that we sold Callahan. Thank goodness for that. We needed him back at his best, club captain, to just really give us a driving force in attacking midfield. And he does seem to be performing well now that he's actually relatively happy with me. Now then, since then we've had the winter break, and since then there's been a few transfers. Some of which I didn't really have much of a say over. First of all, Albiol. Now, he went for £80 million. That was his release clause. I offered him a new contract to eliminate that release clause, but he decided to move to China. So he's off to China. Don't know how much he's earning. Probably a lot of money. Oh no, 65 grand a week. What? I offered him like 85 grand a week to stay in Italy for 3 years, and he's gone to China for 65 grand a week. That makes no sense whatsoever, unless there's literally no tax paid or something. But still, come on. Why have you gone there when I've actually offered you more money? I understand if they offer you more money. That's the temptation of going to China. Anyway, Kirichez has also gone to China. £8.5 million. He wanted to leave because he wasn't first choice. It was under his value. He's 28. He's still got a few good years in him. So it's a bit of a shame to let him go. But I couldn't really say no, considering he was pretty unhappy at not being first choice. So rather than him kicking up another fuss and having another dynamics meltdown on the game, with Hamsik getting upset and everyone else getting upset, I just decided to sell him. So 2 defenders down. At this point we've only got Koulibaly and Maximovic as our 2 centre-backs, because of course I sold Tonelli as well at the start of the season. So a little bit of a problem there, but I have signed a new centre-back on loan. Adam Unas has gone out on loan. He's not getting first team football here. I think it's important for him to get first team football, so he has moved to Saint-Etienne in France to see how he gets on there. Alan has also gone to China. Now another player very unhappy at not being first choice. I could have got more money for him probably if an English or Spanish team had come in for him, but no one wanted him. He doesn't mind moving to China for the money. 155k a week, that's more than I would spend on him, certainly. So £16.75 million, not bad going. Loads of players leaving. You probably think I'm mad, but in a way, I didn't have much choice. And with the whole dynamic system on FM18, you have to be really careful. Just one little thing can really piss a player off, and they will just ruin the team dynamics. Everyone will go on their side. They'll get you sacked, etc., etc. So the safest thing is to just let them go, especially when they're not first choice. Albiol, of course, was first choice, but that was a release clause, and he wanted to go. So he's gone. But Gulam it could be a little bit of a surprise to you. Now, he's always been a little bit unhappy with me. I'm not really sure why, because I gave him a new contract and I thought that would make him happy, but he was still a little bit indifferent towards me. I think because of the treatment of Hamsik, which wasn't even me treating him badly, it was more that he was unhappy. So that was a bit strange, really. I suppose the whole dynamic system isn't perfect yet. Anyway, Chelsea came in. I managed to get them up to £20 million. He was worth under that. He was worth about £13 million. His value's gone up since they signed him. He's a quality left back. He did very well for us this season. 7.16 average rating in the league, 1 assist. Great player. But £20 million for a player that wasn't particularly happy with me, I thought it kind of was a no-brainer. Some of you might be a little bit upset by me letting him go. But also, it's quite difficult to say no to the likes of Chelsea, isn't it? Even from Napoli's point of view, they're a big club, but Chelsea coming in, it's a little bit tricky to say no to these teams. Anyway, he's gone. Another player has gone out on loan, just a youth player. So that doesn't matter. Anyway, the first player coming into the team, kind of to replace Alan, was Mohamed El-Neni. I signed him 2 days before I let Alan go. I knew he was leaving, so I wanted to find a replacement. Jorginho can play defensive midfield quite well, but I wanted a real solid person, good at tackling, work rate, teamwork, etc., those sorts of defensive midfield roles. So El-Neni was transfer listed by Arsenal for whatever reason. Maybe he became unhappy there, he wasn't first choice. In fact, he didn't play a single league game this season, so he certainly wasn't first choice. £13.25 million, I think that's pretty good. He's worth more than that. Egypt, they're fanatical football fans, especially when I play against a big team. So, for example, Salah. But with El-Neni, hopefully, that will increase like turnover and that sort of thing. So looking forward to him in a Napoli shirt. He's going to be on the bench today. The next player to come in was Andreas Christensen, who I really like. He is a wonder kid, I think. Let's just have a look if he's described as a wonder kid on the game. He's not, but last year I'm pretty sure he was a wonder kid on the game. And I think this year, 4.5 star, or 3.5, potentially 4.5 star potential. I would say that is wonder kid status. He's still only 21, so yeah, he's a great player. I think Chelsea should utilise him more, and they've not been, so I've got him on loan. I think he probably is cup tied for the Champions League by the looks of it, which is a little bit annoying. El-Neni might be as well, and as maybe the other player signed might be as well, so we might be down to the bare bones in the Champions League. There's still a few days to go before the end of the transfer window, but like I've said before, I don't want a massive squad. With Man City, I think I was really successful in that first season. It helped that I was Man City, but also the fact that I had a pretty small squad. It did mean the dynamics wasn't much of a problem. Since I've signed these new players, there were 3 social groups. Everyone's bunched up into one social group apart from the 3 new players, which is very strange. Lennon was all by himself in the canteen, like I said, eating his fish and chips, but he's now in the core social group. Everyone's in the core social group, so I don't really know how that has changed so dramatically. Is it because I've now fine-tuned the team? All the players are bonded together because there's a smaller bunch of them? Possibly. I don't really know. Anyway, the last player to come in so far in this transfer window is Lucas Digne, on loan from Barcelona. Now, I was surprised I got him because he played quite a few times for Barcelona this season, but he is behind Jordi Alba, I suppose. But he still managed to play 18 games. Good average rating, couple assists. So to get him on loan, it's £4.1 million for the rest of the season. Lots of money, I know. But I think he's worth it, and he has replaced Gulam, of course. And Digne is a better player than Gulam, in my opinion. So he'll be a brilliant player running forwards, especially. One thing a couple of people have asked me to do, I keep forgetting. I've just reminded myself, you want that. That's what you want instead of the biography. So a lot of people like to use this. I've never used this. I just look at the attributes, but a lot of people find this useful to see where they're particularly strong. And to be fair, it looks a bit clearer for me on FM18. On previous games I've not used it because I didn't think it was massively clear. But you can see he's obviously particularly speedy and physical. Good mentals, good technicals, not so good at aerial ability. Vision, attacking's decent considering he's a defender, but he's as good at attacking as defending according to this little chart thing. Anyway, I've remembered to do that now, so apologies for not doing that beforehand. Anyway, today, Juventus, we're 10 points clear. This is absolutely massive, of course. We've got new signings in the team, so a little bit dangerous throwing them straight in there, but I didn't think I had much choice. So in goal, Pepe Reina. Maggio at right back because Hysaj or Hisay, who's also wanted by Chelsea, I think, by the way. And no, Bayern Munich, they put in a bid of 13 million, which I rejected. Of course, he's cracking right back, so we can't get rid of him. But we're having to play Maggio today. Koulibaly alongside his new partner, Andreas Christensen. Now, do I sign another centre-back? Savic is an option. I think he's available for about £24 million. Yeah, I need to decide before the end of the transfer window what to do there. We've got until 31st, so we've still got 10 days to decide what to do. Digne at left back. We're covered at left back, that's for sure. We're covered at defensive midfield with Diawara and El Neni. Jorginho can fill in there as well. Rog in centre. We've got Zielinski and Jorginho's backup, so we're easily covered there. Lennon on the right. Giaccherini can play in his place. Maggio could also play in his place. Insigne on the left. We've got Insigne, Mertens, and also Leandrinho, the young Brazilian that can play as an inside forward. Hamsik is the position where maybe I should get another attacking midfielder. Rog can obviously play there. No one's completely natural there. Players available at the moment, Lallana, but I think they want £36 million. And also his contract, he wanted like 180 grand a week. And David Silva's available for £25 million. World-class player, but he is getting on a bit. So, but does that really matter if I'm only going to play this, say, for a few, either half a more season or maybe possibly another season after this? But no more than that probably, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Mertens up front as well. Now, the cover for him is Milik, and Insigne can also play there. So, I think cover-wise we're fine. It's just whether I do want to bring in another quality player. We've currently got £51 million to spend with 300k spare. I don't think there's anyone else coming in as it stands. By the way, I've made the mistake earlier, previously in the series, of thinking Zapata was coming to Napoli. He's actually leaving Napoli, which is good news. I cheekily bid £51 million for Dybala. Obviously, they rejected that. I did bid for Lallana, 20 million plus 60 million over the next few seasons. He wanted too much money. So there's possibilities, isn't there, as to what we can do. Anyway, let's get on with this game before I bore you to death. Squad numbers then. Oh, you can't have the number 3 shirt, I'm afraid, Christensen. You'll have to have the number 4. Then you can have number 5 and El Neni can have number 12. Need a drink. All that talking's dried out my mouth. So they're playing Dybala on the left, Douglas Costa on the right. Higuain is the dangerous striker up front, of course. They've got a quality team. I don't know how they're 10 points behind us at this stage, but they slipped up at the start of the season, of course, didn't they? And they've been playing catch-up ever since. Let's go for that one. That seems to have worked. Obviously, Hamsik's on my side. Now he's got excellent morale. It's amazing the difference it has made. Now we just need to back it up in actually winning games. We managed to win games with low morale players. Now we've got high morale. We'd better keep winning. Oh, 5 bloody questions in this. This is ridiculous. I hate it when there's 5 questions. Players walking out, singing not national anthems, but they lined up anyway. And off we go. I'm excited and nervous because this is the only match today. We've not lost a single league game on FM18 so far. Will this be the first one? Here's Aaron Lennon. Finds Hamsik. Oh, what an effort. That was really unlucky. Off the bar from Hamsik. That's what he can do when he's feeling up to it. But here's Higuain. Good interception by Digne. And Mertens, he's just come back from a second injury. He did come back for the last game, but then picked up another injury. So he's only just come back. He's not particularly match sharp, but he can still prove to be dangerous. As Dybala comes forward, this is the key man to stop, really. Rog intercepts brilliantly. I've got it on... I should have it on counter. Yeah, I do have it on the counter away tactic. Here's Khedira into Marchisio. Messed up his name. Alexandro crosses it in, and a miss from Korea. Marchisio? Is it Marchisio? Oh, I swear I knew his name. I've forgotten his name. What has happened? Here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Oh wow, what a miss. He's not really renowned for his finishing, is he? But he's incredibly skillful and dangerous going forwards. And we've not really been in this game since that Hamsik shot. We beat them 1-0 earlier in the season, remember? Tight affair, but we came out on top. Chiellini, long throw. He's dangerous. Higuain heads it on. And, yeah, not a great header. The stadium is full to capacity by the looks of it. Maggio with the throw. That is poor from Maggio. You're so experienced. You're 35 years old. You shouldn't be doing that. Higuain has just blitzed our defence and fired it wide. Christensen is looking nervous. He's making his debut in the biggest game around, and we're 1-0 down. I think we're going to have to go attacking in this second half because we've not done anything in this first half. I'm going to say unlucky because I think that will, that's relaxed them and motivated them. I think that was the best approach there. But we are going to switch to the attacking tactic and just take the game to Juventus. Maggio's not having a good game at right back. That's for sure. It's annoying that Hisaj, or however you pronounce his name. It's annoying that he is injured. I should really look up how to pronounce his name properly. You might have said in the last video, but I haven't seen the comments from that yet because it hasn't been uploaded at the time of recording this. As Mertens comes forward, and this is an opportunity at the start of the second half. Lennon is blocked off. Maggio's got literally no pace. It's like he's running in quicksand. And I don't know why I was pointing to the screen. You can't see me pointing to the screen. Rog's injured, so Zielinski is going to come on. He's not match sharp either. He's not played much lately, but we've got a free kick. Insigne whips it in. It's knocked away. Hamsik, come on. He's retired from international duty. I'm not really sure why I'm saying that. It doesn't matter because Koulibaly has scored. Oh, bloody hell, it's offside. It's because I started talking about something that wasn't relevant to the actual gameplay then. Yes, Hamsik has retired from international duty. Why was that disallowed? I swear that wasn't offside. 60 minutes in. Here they come again. We've certainly been better in the second half, I think. As they come forward, Higuain. Close down, guys. Come on, win it back. Khedira's semi-injured at the moment. Higuain again. This looks dangerous, doesn't it? Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Ooh, wide. Pepe Reina has signed a new contract as well, by the way. Because his contract's up at the end of the season. Not playing particularly well, are we? What are the options? What could we do? Do I change it up a bit? Roam from positions? Try that. Give them a bit of encouragement as well. Corner again. Dybala knocks it in. Headed away well by Christensen. Well done to the Dane. But this is still dangerous. And, great block. And, that's over the bar. Like I said, even if we lose this game, we're still in pole position. But it would be brilliant to keep this unbeaten run going. As Digne down the left-hand side. Good ball in. Nope, it's not a good ball in. Easily caught by Szczesny. He rolls it out. And can we put pressure on them? No, they've just passed it around it way too easily here. They're playing like we play. We've gone to their backyard and they're just showing us how to do it, aren't they? As Douglas Costa once again comes forward. Look at that run. I mean, that was going wide, Rainer. You didn't need to tip that around the post. But that's just a problem with crosses on FM18, I swear. Dybala knocked away by Insigne really well. Lennon, counter-attack. Aaron Lennon, up the pitch. Hamsik, come on. Hamsik again. Crossed it. Yes, Insigne. No. What was that? We've certainly been more impressive going forwards. But the last pass isn't really going for us, is it? As Douglas Costa comes forward again. I need to make a couple changes, substitution-wise, but also tactically, I think, if we're going to grab some sort of equaliser in this game. As Douglas Costa comes forward, Korea through to Higuain, 2-0, nope, good save by Reina. It's not Mertens' day, is it? Do I take him off? We know what Mertens can do. We know he's dangerous. Maybe, I don't want to take off my really top players here. But they're the ones not playing particularly well. Maggio could come off, but what's the point in bringing Maximovic on? Because he's less attacking. Wow, maybe. No, we'll bring on Maximovic at right back. Give him a go there. Do we just try some different style of football? Work ball into box? Perhaps we should go more direct. Let's get stuck in to start with. We'll push the defensive line higher up and really go for it. In fact, let's not do that. Let's just add a bit more width to the team. Corner to Juventus. Are we going to see this? Yes, we are. Dybala whips it in. And, oh, what a save by Reina there. He's kept it at 1-0 somehow. I just want to see the statistics here. They've had 18 shots to 8. We've been completely out of it, haven't we, really? Oh, a free kick, which we can't see. Insigne crosses it in. Is there going to be a goal? Goal! We've scored. We didn't see it because the game is absolutely ridiculous like that. We've equalised. Ah, thank goodness. Let's actually see the goal then. Second guessing there. It was like Championship Manager commentary only. Hamsik, oh, great finish. He's brilliant. What a legend. He's finally come good for me. And we will go to the counter-attack now because Juventus will be pushing forwards, hoping for a late goal. I will bring Milik on for Mertens. Let's do that. Mertens isn't back to his best yet since his injury. Stuck on 11 league goals. He was still top goal scorer. I don't know if he is now. I'll have to check. Oh no, corner. Crossed in. Oh, what a miss from like 6 yards out. 6 minutes added on time. I will take a draw. Surely that's it. Have we salvaged a draw? Oh, Insigne, have a shot, my friend. He could have shot there. But anyway, we get a 1-1 draw. We get a really good point, and it keeps Juventus 10 points behind us. Well done to Hamsik. What a comeback. I'm going to say it's not like the best comeback in the world, but still a pretty impressive second half performance from us. Keeps us 10 points ahead. We're also 14 ahead of third place. We can wrap this up surely. There's a long way to go, but we've played Juventus twice and we've got 4 points. So that is the hardest game. The other big boys like Roma, they're all the way down in 8th. AC Milan 7th. Inter, where are they? They're down in 10th. So they're not having the best of seasons. Rog's injured for 3 days. That doesn't matter. Let's just praise Hamsik just to keep him happy. Superb in front of goal. There we go. Well, thank you for watching today's episode. I will be trying to make a couple more signings over the next few days. The next video won't be too long away. I do want to show the Sampdoria and Inter Milan matches. Sampdoria third, of course. So we'll show those two. So keep an eye out for those. Please hit that like button. That would be very much appreciated. Until next time, enjoy FM18 and I'll see you soon.